Welcome back to this Rift Let's Play. You're with Sambo, Seraphis, and joining us as always is Mr. Happy himself, Tallahassee. How are you this evening, mate?
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
You sound extremely happy. Have you had a good week at work this week?
Let's go to another subject, please.
I'm just guessing that you haven't had a great week at work. We'll change subject there, folks. And of course, welcome to you, all of our viewers. Nice to have you along. We've noticed a couple of things actually, just as we logged in to start this filming session. Firstly, you might notice that we've got a bunch of glowing heads there as we look at the very pale looking Tallahassee actually, but you've got a glowing head, so have I. And mate, I see we've got a buff up the top here called Vigil's Chosen. Looks like we're dealing 20% additional damage and taking 20% less damage. That's one hell of a buff. What on earth is that? Do you have any clue why we've got that buff?
No freaking idea.
No freaking idea. Neither have I. We'll leave it at that, folks. We're guessing that it's some kind of, I don't know, zone-wide buff because we've won some event or something. Who knows? Anyway, one thing that we did notice, of course, is, as usual, another patch. You must have got a patch, Tallahassee, when you logged in today, I'd imagine. Yep. So
80 odd meg.
Yeah, 80 odd meg, that's right, same here. Every time we log into this game there's a new patch, and of course that's a great sign that the devs are keeping up with the Joneses and making sure that things are balanced, bug-free and playable. And speaking of great devs, we were talking about another thing that we noticed got announced today. Tallahassee, I'll leave it up to you to explain what all that's about. We were talking about it before.
Yep, so with patch 1.3, there's going to be free character transfers.
Right, free character transfers. Now, hang on. So, that's for a limited period of time, presumably, because every other MMO charges like a wounded bull. And in fact, Tallahassee, you've got first-hand experience of this in the game that shall not be mentioned here. You transferred a bunch of characters recently from one server to another. How much per character was it to transfer?
It was $25 per character, plus I had to do faction change, which is an extra $30 on top of that. And I moved 5 characters.
Alright, so now I know why you're not having a good week. Good lord, you're broke. Wait a minute, 30 plus 25, so 55 to basically move a character from one server to another and change faction, yeah?
That's right.
Ouch.
With what Rift are going to do, I don't think they're going to be doing faction changes. It's just realm changes.
Okay, but free realm changes, how long is that going to... I didn't read all the notes. How long is that some kind of free period that we're going to be able to do that for?
Yeah, that free period lasts forever.
What do you mean?
It lasts forever. There was no end date on it.
Okay, so wait a second. What we're saying... So in order to keep balance of the servers, and of course for players to be able to transfer to servers where their friends are, okay, I didn't read that, but you're saying that Trion have basically announced with the next patch that they're going to be offering transfers, and presumably with some kind of cooldown period on them, I'd imagine, free. So if you want to transfer a character from one server to another, it's basically indefinitely free.
Yep, $0.
Well, I'm gobsmacked. I mean, you know what? I'm just going to say it. I mean, talk about kicking WoW in the nuts. I mean, that's a major source of income for WoW. In fact, doing a server transfer in WoW is more expensive than as you've just told us, than a monthly sub. These guys are really out to take WoW's market, aren't they? In fact, I heard another rumour this week that WoW lost another 600,000. I'm not sure if that's true or not, because that seems like a hell of a lot to me. But I'm guessing if they're going anywhere, they're coming here. I mean, looking around, we've been standing here for the last 10 minutes prior to filming, and there's just never been a moment where there hasn't been at least 2 or 3 players running past. Have you been playing during the week, mate, or have you been out of time?
I haven't been playing Rift this last sort of week or so. I've been playing Witcher 2.
You've been playing. Okay, I was going to ask if you had noticed if the populations have increased or not, but I guess we'll see that as we go. But hang on, you've been playing The Witcher 2. Okay, so 30 seconds or less. What's your summation? What's your mini review? Do you like it? I mean, some people think it's a bit quirky. I personally love The Witcher, but what have you thought?
I like it. I think some of the combat is a little bit clumsy.
Yep.
Some things just don't make sense at
Right.
all. I don't like having the recipe to make an item and all the materials that go along with it, but then having to go ahead and find someone to be able to go ahead and craft that item for you just seems a little off to me.
Right. But in terms of the story and the character and all the rest of it, you're obviously enjoying it, I'd imagine.
Yeah, I'm starting my second playthrough.
You've already found... Oh, my God. All right, well, no wonder haven't seen you in Rift, but congratulations on that purchase. I'm yet to purchase The Witcher 2. I definitely got one, loved it, got the book. In fact, I understand you've got the book as well on your Kindle, I think. Is that what you said?
Yep,
so good
I
stuff.
picked that up on the Kindle.
Yep, nice. That's still something
And there was
else.
another one.
Yeah.
There's another Witcher story as well that was translated and it's available on the Kindle as well.
Oh, God, I keep going to get my Kindle and I keep ending up going to Sydney and never being able to get the thing delivered. Looks like I'm not going to Sydney for a while, so I'll be joining you on the Kindle front. In fact, I'll bloody well order it after we've finished filming tonight so I can get one as well, because you have shown it to me. It's fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah, I really like mine. I like the screen. I like being able to take it into work and not have to carry around 50 books.
Yeah. And, of course, the other great thing about it, of course...
Convenience.
Well, I mean, you must have the entire collection of the books of the world available at your fingertips, because you can just basically download them to the thing, can't you?
I mean, there are still some books that aren't available on the Kindle.
Right.
But all the older books, so Dostoevsky, Tolstoy, Herman Melville, Jules Verne, they're all available for free on the Kindle.
Wow, all the classics are free. Good Lord, I've really got to get one. In fact, can you please remind me after we've finished filming? And like I said, I definitely want to join the Kindle Club. But in the meantime, sorry about that, folks. We've talked about everything but Rift tonight, but it's all interesting stuff, of course. And it's great to have Tallahassee along with us. Have you got your scotch in hand tonight, or is it cup of tea night tonight?
Mulled wine.
Mulled wine. All right, is this your homemade mulled wine again?
Is there any other kind?
There you go, folks. Tallahassee, the man of many talents. Let's rip into it. You didn't come here to hear us gossip about other games. We've got our quest log here nice and full. If we look on the map, of course, you can see, oh gosh, there's all sorts of... Oh, look, there's a major Defiant invasion right where we're headed. You can see the circle here for the quest, a secret pact. We've got to collect Tricksters scrapbooks, 2 of those. And, by the way, we're heading on down southeast because we need to hand in here at the Spirit Guide and further southeast at the Marsh House here. We've got a couple of quests. But, dude, we've got this Defiant commander wandering about. Should we... In fact, he's coming along the road. Is that going to be something that's too full on for us, or can we have a look at least?
Well, they'll be level 13. We should be able to take him on.
Alright, well, you can see him on the map there, folks. He's definitely coming along the road. We'll follow Tallahassee because he's less squishy than us. And look, it's gorgeous. It's Rift. It's Talara. It's been so long since we've been here. It's so good to be back. And what do we got there? We've got Rock. Oh, that's someone's pet. Oh! And look at this. We're right into it, ripping it straight away. Tallahassee's in there doing damage. We've got the Defiant Commander. That's the female mage-looking person there. And we're taking it to her straight away, of course. This is an invasion. And just double checking that you guys... There we go. Invaders defeated. So, of course, what has happened is there's a rift, and it's probably that one up... Yes, you can see it to the north of our quest area here. We've got a minor fire rift that's active there. In fact, we may end up... Tallahassee, I see this road basically leads up in that general direction to the minor fire rift there. And, of course, left untouched touched, folks, they're going to keep spawning these major Defiant invasions, so they've really got to be sorted out. You can see Tallahassee racing away up there. Let's use our racial ability, our angelic flight, to catch up with him. And look at the gorgeous scenery. In fact, we haven't been over this general direction before. We've got a fairy deviant. That's a new kind of mob for us as well. I don't think I've ever seen one of these before. Looking very cool. Leveled up. Boom.
Bang.
Look at that. And you've looted a journal. Hopefully I'll be able to loot a journal as well. There we go. We need 2 of those. And we got 1 out of 2. Let me quickly check my soul tree. We've got 2 points remaining. We might sort that out later. But this, mate, this is all new territory for me. I'm going to assume that you've been through this area on your other toons, yeah?
Yep.
But for me, it's all brand spanking new. So all very exciting. Oh, and I've got another bag. I can't believe it. This is... Oh, it's a quest item. I didn't realise that. I thought I was actually getting myself another bag to actually use myself. Never mind. Now, another thing I noticed that I haven't got out, of course, is Sandal, which is terrible of me. We need to bring him out. Let's summon...
He's out.
Oh, he is out. Whoops. So he is. What an idiot. Oh, well, we're summoning a fresh one. My story is that he was getting beaten up and we needed a fresh one. Yeah, right. Anyhow. There we go. Another Tricksters scrapbook. 1 of 2. Let's continue to clean up around here. These are cool looking mobs, by the way. In fact, I might run up close for once just so we can see it in the flesh. There we are. Sort of a goblin looking thing with really cool armor on it. Because, of course, Tallahassee gets to see these guys up close all the time. We never do, being a ranged caster, of course. And we've got to collect another Deviant's Journal. Look at that thing. It's got wings on it. So cool. Now, of course, if you haven't been following us for a while, you will have forgotten that we've got ourselves a number of new skills recently. One of them, this countdown ability here, which kind of works like a living spell bomb from WoW, if you're familiar with that. Plants a bit of a seed in the mob there and then explodes later on. Okay, there we go. We're all done except kill Thicket Satyrs, 0 of 10. I'm guessing... Oh, yeah, that looks very Satyrish to me. And of course, we've said this a lot in the previous episodes, but I do love the variety of the different types of mobs that we're finding in this game. And not only that, of course, the fact that they're styled relatively different to, well, pretty much every other MMO that's out there. They've got their own unique look and feel. God only knows what we're going to run into in later levels as we keep going through the game, because of course we're still pretty much in the newbie zone. Now, I'm sure I've asked this before, Tallahassee, but have you had any characters that you've got out of Silverwood? Because, gosh, Silverwood is such a huge zone. We have a look at it on the map there. You can see it's this whole area here, and we've really only uncovered half of it. Have you got any further?
No, but that's mainly because I haven't finished all the quests and I haven't really been playing lately.
Yep, always a matter of time, of course. Hey, I'm just looking ahead there. I know you're fighting, but I can see up ahead it's all sort of fiery. I wonder if that's a... I can't see a rift there. Maybe the scenery actually changes as we head further north. Alright, saying the sky over Silverwood erupts into flames, and we've got some kind of... Oh, okay, so a rift... Yeah, a rift is open. Oh, behind us. Oh god, there's a rift opening. And we've got some planerite already. And there you go, folks. How amazing is that? You can see for yourself there a rift opening right in the flesh, right before our very eyes. You see, God, look at it. Look at the lighting. Look how dramatic that is. It's absolutely incredible. The graphics, the sounds. We were standing here but a moment before, gawking at the beautiful, lush countryside. And will you take a look at it now? It is a fiery inferno. Can you believe it? It's just... You know what, I don't know that I'm ever going to get tired of this whole rift mechanic. It's just because it's so random, it's so well done. Look at the graphics. Oh, and I've got someone on me. Let's see if we can root them with our burning bonds. Of course, we got that a couple of episodes ago. Keep him out of melee range. Keeping an eye on Tallahassee, of course, making sure that his health is staying up. He seems to be doing okay. Me, on the other hand, I'm not doing so well. And I'm dead. Whoopsie! It wouldn't be one of my episodes if I didn't die though, would it? Now, can you refresh my memory, Tallahassee? I can't remember if I'm meant to respawn or soul walk. What's the quickest way to get back here?
Soul walk.
Alright, soul walking, here we go. Such amazing effects, of course. Let's make our way over to Tallahassee. Hopefully by the time we get to him, we'll come out of soul walk. Oh yes, we can see the buff up the top there. 3, 2, 1, and there he goes. He's now attacking the sinister devil. Let's help him out. We've got to rebuff ourselves, of course. Give ourselves a bit of a health boost. And give ourselves some mage armor. And look at that, we've automatically joined into a raid. And it's full on, folks. There's stuff going on everywhere. There's mobs everywhere. There's other players everywhere. You can see now we've got, what, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 odd mobs. Why can't I'm not allowed to use my potions? There we go. Very quickly drunk another potion. Oh, getting knocked back. And I'm dead again. This is not going well for me. Mind you, they are level 14, I suppose. Very sorry about that. I don't know, did you see if there was a healer in the raid group? I don't think there is.
No, there isn't.
Right, okay. So we've got to find our way back. And of course, on the map, you can see we've got Seraphis' corpse marked there. So we have to do a bit of a corpse run. And doesn't it look awesome when you're dead doing a corpse run? This amazing lighting effects, and of course the trails blazing off the back of us. See if we can climb up this steep hill. Actually, that's another thing I've noticed, Tallahassee, compared to a lot of other games, you can actually navigate your way up quite steep cliffs, whereas most other games you'd be stuck. Have you noticed that? Like the angle, I mean.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Wow, it looks awesome when you're dead. The rifts look amazing. That's so cool. Alright, making our way back to my corpse. There we go, stage complete. Gotta bring out Sandal if we can. Whoa! Res right in the middle of things. That was not good. No time to bring out Sandal. We've got a snake attacking us down here. Good lord. No wonder I died before. I didn't notice him. Ah! It is utter chaos. I need to drag my potions to my health bar because the one I had up was not working.
Oh, I'm screwed.
Yeah, it's not looking good for Tallahassee there. And I don't think it's going to look too good for me either, to be honest. Make sure, of course, we've got our mage armor up. Put a living spell bomb on this guy. Hopefully it'll take him out, and it did. All manner of chaos going on here. We don't know whether we're Arthur or Martha. Don't know where we're coming or going. Although we did complete a stage there. Oh, I got an ancient golden dragon egg shell. We'll have to talk about that later and figure out what that's all about. Meantime, we've got mobs to kill to try and close this rift. If we have a look on the map, of course, you can see it here. It's a minor fire rift, and if we don't close this, of course, we're going to have an invasion going on. So what's great about this, of course, is that all the players have banded together. The nature of the rifts mean that people basically not forced to party, but that good old team spirit comes out. Everybody wants to close these rifts to get the currency, to get the planerite, and of course get the opportunity for some rare drops. And we'll target the sinister serpent caller over there, who's in the center, one of the major mobs. And we're standing in our ground of power so that we're increasing the damage that we're dealing, of course. And I need to give myself my burning intellect buff, and there we go. Looks like we've defeated the invasion. You can see the world slowly cleaning itself up and everything turning back to normal. And what's that? Oh, that's Tallahassee's guardian. That's you're dead. I must say, you make a fetching tombstone. Oh, if only I could heal you. Sorry about that. Okay, so I see here, while you're running back to your corpse, we're collecting these ancient golden dragon eggshells, and obviously it's for a quest that we've got. I think that's one of the quests we got from Sanctum, I think. Does that sound right to you?
Yes, from Sanctum.
Yeah, it sounds that way. All right, what else did we pick up here? We've got an offhand item, a couple of bags. Thought I picked up a pair of shoulders, but I must have been dreaming. All right, let's give Tallahassee a couple of buffs here. We've got our Burning Intellect, not that it really does that much for him. We'll turn on our Track Fire creatures, and we'll give ourselves our Fire Armor. Now we're all buffed up, ready to roll as we wait for this rift to clear. What have we got to do? We've got to kill Thicket Satyrs. So back to our questing, I say. Let's bring out Sandal as well.
Yep.
Such an amazing looking world, isn't it? It's just fantastic. Hello, Sandal.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Yep. And of course, as you folks at home watching all know, in order for Tallahassee to say that it looks pretty, it's got to look damn pretty. Because he's one of the least tourist people that we know. Much to his chagrin, having to play with me, of course. Alright, there we go. 5 of 5 rifts closed for a Sanctum quest, I think, that we got. Oh no! Look, right-clicking on a mob. Look, my apologies, mate. I don't know what's going on, if this is a new functionality in Rift or not. And look at that, I've got myself another friend here. We'll burning bonds, root him in place. What's happening, mate, is when I right-click on an enemy from afar, that actually seems to trigger Sandal to go and run on in. Now, I'm not sure that used to happen all the time, to be honest. But what it does mean, of course, is that what I'll be doing in the future is not right-click targeting a mob, unless, of course, I want to, but I'll make sure that I left Ticket just so that it's selected, and, of course, so we don't send Sandal in where we should have Tallahassee going in, because, of course, he's really the tanky, tough guy, not us. Taking a look at the map again.
I'm not a tanky, tough guy.
Well, there certainly are more than us, that's for sure. One down. 6 out of 10.
Sorry, was that sucks out of 10?
It was sucks out of 10. Beach Des, bro. I think Tallahassee's taking the mickey out of my Kiwi accent there. Oh, look at that cool architecture in the background. That'll be very exciting for you, Tallahassee. Actually, you know what? That's true. You have actually pointed out quite a number of structures and how cool they look in this game. So, there you go. Take that.
I do like me some architecture.
That's true. And in fact, if you follow Tallahassee on his Tumblr blog, you'll know that a lot of the posts he makes are of some really cool architectural shots there, by the way, I must say. I do like following your Tumblr. What do we got? 8 out of 10?
That and naked ladies.
That and bare naked ladies, that's right. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Alright, time for mage armor.
I got Chipero.
Got our back. Good old Tallahassee's always got our back, of course. We're lucky. And just for those of you who have forgotten, of course, the Ground of Power giving me a excellent buff. It's got damage increased by 10%, but of course it's also giving us a penalty of increasing all the incoming damage that we're getting by 10% as well, but that's a price well worth paying, especially when you're a mage.
Do you want any more of this burlap cloth?
Yeah, burlap cloth is good. The more the merrier. Thank you very much. Alright, having a look at our map, and it looks like we've got a Handon down there. I've just marked it on the map. Whoops, there it is. I say we should probably head over there. And Handon.
Yep, right near where that life rift is.
Oh! Yes, right near the life rift. Good point. And who's that down there? A Balethorn Windshaper. Interesting. Yet again, of course, a great example of some awesome creature design. And Tallahassee, of course, stops to sniff the flowers, or in this case, of course, he's picking them, because what's that profession again? Is it alchemy? Oh, I can't remember now.
Foraging.
Foraging, right. And what is the craft that goes with that? I'm guessing it's an alchemy of some kind, making potions and stuff.
Yeah, it's a little bit of everything.
Of course, we all know, really, that Tallahassee actually just enjoys the sweet scented smell of flowers, just like in real life. Right. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Look out. There's a bunch of nasties there.
Yeah, I'm going to let him be.
Yeah, I think we should let them be. Where's our Handon? Oh, it's just south of us. Ah, here. Okay. Of course, keeping an eye on the ever-encroaching life rift. There we go. Let's talk to the spirit guide to finish this one off. 540 XP and a good gold and a bit. Oh, he's giving us, or she's giving us another couple of quests. Oh, kill those Treants that we were just killing then. 12 of those. And collect imbued slivers strewn across the forest floor in the Treant Grove, which is right where we are. And look at that, we get ourselves another chess piece, actually. Very interesting. Now, this is going to probably be... Yep, you can see that this is a better stat, but you can tell for my taste anyway, that this particular chess piece is actually a lot worse looking than the one I've got. So you guys might remember a couple of episodes we talked about the appearance slot. If I bring it up here, we've got the wardrobe there. There we go. And of course that means I'm going to be able to keep my current look, but equip the better statted gear. So we'll be doing that, of course. So here we are in Treant Grove. Running out of time for the episode as always. Time goes so fast when we play Rift, but let's do a bit more of this as Tallahassee ruthlessly slaughters some poor innocent deer. And there we go again. We've got another fire rift opening up. There's rifts left, right and centre. We've got a massive Treant there. The Guardian. Are we going to be able to take on that Guardian? Oh, too late. I right clicked on it.
Yeah.
That meant Sandal took him on. Loving the casting spell effects, of course. Now, speaking of casting, by the way, mate, I noticed that when you're doing some pulling, you've got some kind of weird casted pull spell or something. What is that exactly? I see something flying out.
Yeah, I've got an AoE pull, I guess.
Oh, okay. And that's magic.
Sort of the lack of a better word. Yeah, it's called Path of the Wind.
Okay, I must admit that it's pretty cool that even though you're clearly a melee-focused warrior, that you still actually get to have a play around with some spells. I'm imagining that there's not a whole heap of them, but at least you can actually pull some off. That's pretty cool. Makes the play interesting, I'd imagine.
Yeah, it does.
Now, another thing too that we of course have noticed in other episodes is that these slivers on the ground, they don't count between us. We have to pick up our own, which of course makes sense, rather than being shared, them being shared across us both. Boy, up close those Treants are pretty tall, pretty big. Of course, every time I see a big Treant with legs like that, all it does is remind me of A Lord of the Rings, the movie. Can't remember which one it was now. I think it was the Two Towers. Was that when the hobbits were getting carried around on the back of Treebeard? I think it was Two Towers.
Yes, it is.
Yep. Great set of movies, those. In fact, you know what? You're not going to believe this, but when they first came out, can you believe it? I did not like them. I know, blasphemy, I know. But to me, they've sort of been like a mulled wine, much like what you're sipping on. That the more I watch them, the more I absolutely adore them. Do you have a favourite one, by the way, out of the trilogy?
I do. I like Return of the King, but it's got to be the extended edition of Return of the King.
Oh, have you got the big extended, the ones that come in that awesome packaging?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I'm really jealous. That's I'd love that. I don't have that.
I'm gonna try to get them on Blu-ray as well.
Oh, on Blu-ray. Yeah, good idea. So that extended edition has, I mean, is it stuff that's, that was culled out of the book, or is it Peter Jackson taking some artistic license? What sort of content is it?
I'd say it's more Peter Jackson taking, some artistic freedom with the material.
Right. But that's no bad thing.
It's stuff that they couldn't really fit in through the movie anyway.
Ah, okay.
Because you can't really have a movie at the theatres going for 4 hours.
No, there'd be a number of numb bums if that was going to be the case, I'd say.
Yeah, I think there'd be more than just a few.
Yeah. Alright folks, we know we're going over time here, but we might as well clean up these quests that we've started.
Keep moving.
Oh.
Because there's an elite coming.
Oh. You've got friends. Wow, they make really cool sounds. I hadn't heard the sounds that they make. What the hell is that thing? What the... Aldern. A demi-human. What the heck? 9,380 hit points. Oh god, and we've aggroed him. Oh my god. Are we going to die?
Probably.
Look at this. You can't say that we don't...
already dead. Yeah, there we go.
Oh my god, this is going to be nuts. Okay,
You hit me for 293.
Oh god, where's my racial... I can't use it, because I'm in combat. No! Oh, yep, okay. That was bad. Well, at least we've learnt the hard way. That's the first time I've actually ever seen a huge world boss, to be honest. That's really cool, even though we died.
There have been others.
Yeah, I don't seem to remember them, to be honest.
The
nothing
guy at the start, the one that was walking around the path.
Oh, yes, you're right. Much smaller than him, though.
Yeah, and they ended up pulling him into that fire rift, and we ended up getting killed by him several times.
I do remember now, actually, bringing back painful memories. And there's Tallahassee next to me. We can see each other as we're running as ghosts. Of course, other players in the world. Oh, actually, that's a point. We know that when you're a ghost and corpse running in WoW, other players can't see you. Can you see players here when they're ghost running? I've never bothered to check.
No idea. I've never checked either.
Yeah. And of course there's our mate, Aldern. We'll be keeping well away from him. And there's an incoming invasion. Yikes. Rock, hard place, help. Got the attention of one of them. And of course haven't had a chance to pull out Sandal yet. Whoopsie. Nicely done. Let's get Sandal out of here. There we go. Welcome back.
That dude has moved like 50 meters.
Yeah. He's here to keep company with us for a while, I'd imagine. Let's give Sandal the intellect buff as well.
He's coming back.
Oh, Lord. This is where we want to quest, you lumbering oaf. Leave us alone. Alright, do we need any more Treants? Yes, 4 more, according to my quest log. And still need 4 of the, what are they? The imbued slivers. And of course not forgetting that I'm going to have to hop in here to my soul tree and give myself another couple of points, which may give us another ability, which is always exciting. Alright, there's another sliver. How many slivers do you need?
3 more.
Alright. Let's take on these Treants. Yep.
Alright, I'll leave that one for you.
Oh, thank you. Wow, you know what? When you're not
Remember
attacking...
your friend's coming back as well.
oh, what, a big friend?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Right, 11 of 12. Treants done. So it looks like I've got one more of those to do. Where was that slither that you found? Oh, is it up ahead of us there?
That was behind us.
Oh. Oh. Right in the path of the Mr. Big Bad Guy, I see. Great.
How the hell did you roll a 1 for a grade?
Did I? Did I roll a 1?
Yes.
Oh, look at that. Classic. I rolled 1 and Tallahassee rolls a 21. Yeah, brilliant.
Well done, Sambonz.
Thank you very much. You know what? It wasn't so long ago in WoW I finally got my the last of my achievements for rolling a perfect 100 on a need and on a greed as well. I was pretty surprised to get that because my luck's normally terrible. Now, don't you turn around, Mr. Big Tree Man, because I want this slither. And there we go. 6 of 8, so I need 2 more of those. Let's do some angelic flying, shall we? Oop, too far away.
Okay, let's do this uncovered grave.
Alright, so I've started attacking it. I can see a sliver over in the background there, which I really need to grab. Because we've gone so far over time. Gosh, we're terrible. Alright, can I get there without aggroing this treant?
Yes, you can.
Yay. Okay, one more. Can you see any lying around?
No, I still need 2 more as well.
Okay, alright, uncovered grave. What's the uncovered grave all about? Is it a quest or is it a world event?
Certain what it's about. I'm not too certain what it's about, but it's a bit of fun.
It is, and it's spawned, I see there, a reckless skeleton, a restless skeleton. Very interesting. Oh, in fact, it's spawned a whole bunch of things. Good lord. Got ourselves an uncovered grave, and what's Tallahassee fighting there? A disturbed spectre. Oh, he's not very happy looking. Very interesting. Oh, and it gives us some loot. Look at that. A nice dagger, a coffin nail. What a classic. More suited, obviously, to Tallahassee than to my good self.
No, it's got spell power on it.
Oh, has it? Coffin nail.
Yeah.
It has too. Intelligence plus 5 wisdom. Oh, should have needed that. Never mind. It's okay. I don't mind greeting that. And of course, we've got a gun there as well. Now, I need one more slither just to finish off this bunch of quests. And finish off our episode, of course, that we've gone way over time on. There's one up ahead. Let's see if I can sneak in there and grab that. There we go, and now it's hand in time. There's one relatively close by. Oh, have you got all of your ones?
Still need 1 more.
Oh, one more. Of course, they're not glowing for me now,
You
unfortunately.
can get that on the way back.
Yeah, I can't tell where they are. And how awesome is the lighting, folks? And I go on about the graphics in this game so often, but look at the subtlety. I mean, it's got that really late evening sunset feel about it. The light is burning orange, just like it would be in real life. Utterly fantastic. Absolutely love it. Heading back to this hand in here. And here's the spirit guide ready for us. 2 quests Lots of XP, lots of gold, and we get ourselves our new robes, which again I'm going to have to equip and use an appearance slot, which will be good. And now, before we head off, we've got to accept this one, which is disrupting some rituals around the place. Oh, and we get ourselves a new staff as well. Let's have a look at that. Looks a bit flash, very cool. We'll accept that. Let's have a look on the map as to where that is going to appear. And I can't. Oh, there they go. They're the little dots here. Got the Elderwood ritual there, the Deeproot ritual, and up north the Wildthorn ritual. Of course, we have to hand in down there the near the marshes. We've got to hand that quest in, so perhaps we'll do that in the beginning of our next episode. But that's it from us, folks. Tallahassee, thank you very much once again for saving our bacon and for joining us, taking time out of your busy schedule. And for you guys, of course, watching at home, certainly hope you enjoyed this episode. Hope you join us in the next one, and certainly hope you're having a great day. Until next time, it's us, Sambo and Tallahassee, saying take care, see you later, and bye-bye.